Paving the Way podcast. Welcome to 5 Minute Mondays with your host, Medusa. Come listen to some fascinating stories, affirmations, wisdom, and even a few interviews of people that have paved the way and are paving the way in their journey of success. Listen to their timeline of adversities from traumas to triumph, and also listen to some guidance of life and even a few workshops of living your best life, digging deep and understanding the science of happiness, learning how to bounce back, the art of being present, 7 reasons to be mindful, the power of gratitude, and so much more. Paving the Way podcast with your host, Medusa.
Hey everybody, you are listening to 5 Minute Mondays, paving your way, paving the way. You're paving the way, I'm paving the way, we are all paving the way podcast. So that's very important because everything we say or do have repercussions, don't they? Either good or bad or indifferent, they just always have repercussions. I am just going to say that, and I'm going to leave that right there. All right. So I got a very, very full schedule here, and a couple things are happening. So my regular recording platform is not working. So I had to become techie savvy again and figure out how I'm going to do this podcast and when my other equipment's not working. And I figured it out. Wow. Back to square one. Back where it all started. Oh boy, let me tell you. But I remembered from last time and how I used to do it. So it didn't take me hours to try to figure something out. Except for the first time that I did record this on the old style, I forgot to turn on my voice, so I had to redo it once again. So, oh my gosh, life lessons, right? All right, so this week we're going to cover a lot of ground, people. So good, bad, or indifferent, these are the things of life. And either some of you are going to roll your eyes or you're going to resonate. Some are going to be just pump fisting the air going, yeah, I get it. I've been there or I am there. So just hear this all out, either whatever you're doing, if you're driving, if you're just kicking back in the morning and you're drinking your tea or your coffee, just have an open mind and enjoy and get ready to make your notes because I have a few this week. And boy, did I get hit with some questions. Oh my gosh. You guys, I love it. You're to the point, you're honest, and I absolutely love it. So if I'm not getting back to all your questions, I'm trying, and I apologize. So a lot of people like to connect on YouTube, and it's Queen of Carnage on YouTube. A lot of questions are being asked on there. Of course, you can listen to here on Spreaker, on Apple Podcasts, on iHeartRadio, Spotify, all the way down the road on all your podcast platforms. So I'm really excited about this week, and it's about envisioning your best life. And I've done a few like this before, and I this one here is just really cool, and I want to live my best life just because, of course, we all do, of course, right? We plan on it, we want to, but I've been thinking just kind of different lately. And as everyone gets older, you're going to understand what I'm saying. And I never really thought about it when I was in my 20s, 30s, 40s. not so much in my 40s, but once I hit my 50s, then, especially now, just things matter to me differently. And some things don't matter to me differently. And I've really, really learned to appreciate other things that I never took the time for. And I know we hear that a lot, but boy, things have really been hitting me hard. And I think it's because of some things that I've been going through mentally, physically, medically, maybe. And it really, gosh, I want to love every moment. I just want to cherish everything that I have and everybody that is close to me. And sometimes I walk around my house or I go do things thinking, gosh, I want to get that done. And I need to straighten out this area, or I want to finish that. And it's like I'm in a race and I want to do it all before I die. And I've really become comfortable about dying. Isn't that weird? I'm in a comfortable spot, and there's some things that are kind of left unturned, like I want to get them finished before I die. Otherwise, I feel unsettled. Isn't that crazy? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just getting older and loving life a little differently, and people, and not wanting the crap or the bullshit or the cattiness and the I'm very competitive, but I'm less competitive about proving anything. I don't know if that makes sense, but boy, I'm telling you, so much has opened up my eyes lately. You know, sometimes you're in a comfortable place, let's say with work, and everything's going so great. And then all of a sudden, let's say your boss lets you go for just out of the blue. And your life is good and you're happy and you love your job and there's no problem at work, or there's no friction and there's no layoffs happening, but for some reason somebody let you go and you don't understand why, and it sets you back like a lot. Or let's say you're in love with somebody and you wholeheartedly just trust them and you think your life is great, your relationship or your marriage, and then you run into a wall and you think, oh my God, am I that oblivious to what's really happening? Or am I just taking the relationship for granted and thinking everything is 100% okay when life can just overturn in a second? You ever feel hurt or betrayed by that? Or maybe a friend. Maybe you've been friends with somebody for a long time and out of the blue, they're just not who you thought they were. And it just blows your mind after, 20 years of friendship. And you're like, oh my God. And I don't know what this is in our life that makes us realize these things. There could be pivots in our road, pivots in the road of our life that, I mean, gosh, it's like you're standing there and you get hit in the head by a brick wall and you don't you question yourself, like, what, am I that naive not to see that this person is being one way or acting one way with me, and then there being something or somebody else with other people or on social media, or you're at work and you give everything at work and you give them all of your time, and you even go on and beyond, or you go in days that takes away from your family and you're not appreciated, or they don't compensate you with gifts that they have earned and they keep it for themselves, but yet doesn't expand into the other employees. Or you're in a situation where you trust a friend and it totally is turned upside down, and you find that your whole world has been exposed by a person you trusted. So I guess I'm getting deep into this is because we all have felt these things in our life in some type of area or some type of level, all different levels, all different situations. And then you almost feel alone and betrayed, and you don't know what direction to go to. And you almost feel helpless and scared. And as you get older, it's scarier because you're alone or by yourself, or maybe you might have family, but you still got to stand on your own 2 feet. And oh my gosh. So I have done this through all of these complications in life, through my career, through my personal life, through my friendships, and I envision a better life. So to live the best life of your life, just the best year of your life, you first have to identify what you want. You must create a vision. And if you guys have been listening to me for the last year, you know I'm a visionary. I visualize things. I visualize things happening before they even happen. And I create this whole vision board in my head of how I want a project and how I start it, how I'm going to plan it, how I'm going to execute, and the journey to that, and then the end result. And I vision it very hard until it comes to fruition. So you must create a vision first, and having a vision will act as a reference point, and it will provide a true north by which you can navigate your daily choices. So like a good map, having a vision clarifies the steps you need to take in order to arrive at your desired destination. So during all of our adversities in life, and no matter what curveball, or whatever is thrown at you, we got to regroup and envision a better situation. Okay? So once you've clarified your vision, you must keep a visual representation of it near you at all times to remind yourself of where you're going and what you want to create. Then, before you're about to take action, you can decide whether the choice you're about to make will lead you in the direction of your vision, or if it will take you off course, whatever. Okay? So it's almost like a vision board. Younger people, they make these boards. It's almost like a wedding. You have your vision board, your whole plan out. You're planning out your whole vision and the end result, right? So it's